meditate a lot. I do find that what you look like reflects on what you are on the inside. So meditation and yoga and bringing that spiritual and mental energy into your life, I find definitely affects you physically.
Okay.
So.
Well, let's put Lakshmi on the spot, and I'm going to ask you, how old do you think I am?
Oh dear. I don't know, but 45? Is that?
Oh, how about 57?
Oh wow. Well, you look good for your age too, then.
Yes, I do.
That's
Thank you.
great.
And it has a lot to do with what you've been talking about and what your passion is, which is yoga and meditation, because I do a lot of it. I did Brickman yoga for many years, and then I quit because I hurt myself. But I intend to go back to yoga again soon. I'm actually training right now. I took on a walking regimen, and then now I'm doing biking, and I do about 6-10 miles a day on bike.
Wow.
And as soon as I feel up to it, which should be pretty soon, I'll be back into doing yoga and possibly Tai Chi. But let's talk about, a lot of people, I think, especially here in the States, don't understand really what yoga is. Could you help our viewers to get a little clarity on what it is?
Yes, that's a very popular question. Yoga, there's different aspects to yoga. So there's the physical aspect, which is what most people in North America know about. And so you doing the asanas or the poses, you stretch your body, so your body's more limber, and that creates a more youthful body. You strengthen your body by building the bones and muscles, because some of those poses you've got to hold. You need muscular strength for. And so those two things are the physical aspects of it. There are also mental aspects. Because of the way yoga, the poses and the routines are created, you also get a calm. You calm your mental thoughts and things down. So it becomes really good for your stress levels. It becomes very good for people who've had like anxiety or worry a lot. Yoga actually calms your mind down. And there is the spiritual level as well. So from that calm and tranquility, you become aware of yourself. You have to stay in touch with your body, otherwise you'll do things like getting injured. You have to know what's true for yourself and how to get to get in touch with your body. So to me, yoga incorporates all those three aspects.
Right. Yeah, at the time when I wasn't paying attention, because I was in a relationship that just broke up, and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing and to myself. In my head, I was somewhere else. And you know that pose, I know a lot of yoga poses are the same. They may have different names.
Yes.
But you know when you on your knees and you take your body and take it all the way back.
Yes.
On the floor. That one.
I would call that camel pose, but it could be another pose.
Right. So which actually brings me to ask you, when people are thinking about doing yoga, there are so many different types. How does somebody choose which yoga they should practice?
Well, this is why I created my site, newbieyoga.com. It's really confusing. I completely agree. There's so many styles, there's so many types, that some people get confused. So, I would recommend, first of all, that you've got to figure out what you want out of yoga. Do you want some just time for you to rest and rejuvenate? There's a style of yoga for that. There's, do you want a power workout? There's, Ashtanga Vinyasa flow yoga. So it's very difficult for a new yoga practitioner to know where to start. So for newbie yoga, I started with something just like the basics, basic postures, basic breathing techniques, things to familiarize yourself with what those basic poses are. So when you do decide to go to a yoga class or seek out a yoga teacher, you won't feel so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So,
well, I started with Brigham and ended with Brigham. And if somebody would ask me where they should start, I wouldn't send them there. Because in addition to doing the yoga poses, you are also in a room that's probably 110, 120 in terms of heat. And you are going to be...
It's very strenuous. Just being in that heat.
Correct. Just the heat itself will bring you down to your knees.
Well, I did moksha yoga with